Alright guys, so I just got on this free boat. We're getting to the other side. And I think we're gonna walk about 1.5 Ks. But yeah, it's pretty good. I ate about half as well. I'm gonna eat the other half shortly. But stay posted.
Truffles.
Alright guys.
That's truffles.
Fuck it.
It's like baby shrooms. You can buy them in Amsterdam. It's all legal. It's 10 grams I ended up eating altogether.
Alright guys, my journey it says. Your journey.
This was interesting. Like gave me a rough idea of what I was going into.
Alright guys, maybe the cookies didn't work, but this one's definitely working.
Definitely working.
Holy shit.
Started kicking in now.
But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along the journey. I have
That
no
was
idea
cool.
what this video was like for you guys, but damn.
Detach from your body.
That hit me.
Detach from your body. I think I've really timed what I've done with this experience.
Detach from your body,
Really well.
guys. That's what it said.
Alright guys, now we've taken a seat here.
But this was weird, this room. There was an Asian guy next to me as well. We acknowledged each other. Felt like he was tripping out too. He was just sitting there. And then I remember he just got up and he got terrified and he sprinted to another room.
That's okay.
Listen closely if you can.
And you ask, if my feet are here and there at the same time, then where exactly am I?
That Avatar thing keeps talking about like the third eye and, you know, detaching from your body and all this stuff. So it's very relatable to
This is pretty hectic.
doing what I did.
I really nailed it on the hem of what I wanted to do today.
So this is when an intensity is kicking in. So it comes in like waves and it
Okay, this room
increases
is pretty
more and
cool.
more.
Look at me.
Yeah, this is pretty
You
cool.
guys, it looks like nothing, but this thing going on.
It's very stimulating.
Remember, I am a mask,
She is a mask,
neither good nor
not
bad.
good or bad.
How you use me determines what is.
How you use her determines you what is.
Not all is as it seems. In ancient ceremonies, I set your mind and body
In ancient ceremony, she sets the mind and body
That's
free.
what this would be. An opportunity to embrace all your different sides.
Opportunity to embrace the different sides. Dilate your third eye.
Tribal wisdoms within. Coded markings adorn your skin as the light of self-knowledge shines. Your oddities, your philosophies liquefy and crystallize into the face.
Just explore deeper into yourself. Dive deeper than you've ever gone before. In a spiritual, psychological,
Alright,
psych way.
300%. This is gonna trip me out, as it already is.
That's what she
Look at
was
this.
roughly saying, you could say.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this was insane. I remember walking in here and was just like, what the actual fuck? It was intense with the music. It was, you know, amplified for me. But it was pretty much looked similar, but yeah, slightly different. This was cool. Some guy was like, just look into it. Just stare and let it take yourself into it. And I felt that. I really looked into it and I felt like went into it. It's hard to explain. Like maybe you could have fear to go into things or face things in life. But sometimes you just have to let go. You know, you don't need to be scared of all these things. Kind of what I did today, you know, solo, capital city, on the other side of the world. I ate what I ate, but just did it. And I'm fine. I'm actually better, if not. Remember this room actually, it got a bit scary. This was a bit intense. The sounds was like, whew. But I really controlled myself. I was very centered and balanced. The messenger is back.
Take the evolution of technology, a logical progression in ever
Yeah, this was interesting. I was trying to understand what it was, because this is when I was coming back. So now I'm like kind of sobering up. Going back to the sober conscious of what you know. So, yeah, it was interesting. Trying to observe that.
Right guys, I like this room a lot. I'm vibing it. It's pretty cool.
Okay, this was my favorite room.
I'm gonna stay here for now.
It was like the third last room. There are like about 8 rooms in this museum. It's called NXT Museum, if I didn't mention. It's in Amsterdam, Netherlands.
Alright guys, now, so I've come to this room. It's enjoyable before.
Yeah, this is where that Asian guy got up and was terrified and ran off.
Probably stay here for a little bit.
But I think maybe even at the start, I didn't record it. I think I was kind of nervous, and maybe I did the same thing. I remember on different parts of the trip, I would be sitting there, someone was sitting there before, and then we switch places, and it's like you go through stages of the trip or through the museum. It's almost like you could speculate that into life. I just said this is cool, just absorbing it. But what I mean is you could connect that to life. Like once I was a business guy doing property, and I looked at a guy traveling, and I was like, what the hell? And I was pretty judgmental, and you know, having a perspective I had. But then one day it flipped, and I was the traveler guy, and I was looking at the business guy like he was crazy. So it's like you learn lessons from life, and you can take it with you. You don't always have to, you know, eat truffles to do it, but this experience definitely got me a lot of lessons. It's a very interesting observation. But that game was weird. Controls were out of place, and anyway, back to this. I just love this room. The sound to remember this moment. Just feeling one with myself.
It's interesting. Like Glenn said, you would go into it, and then you'd go out of it. You'd be very sober, and then you would go the other way. It's very interesting.
Yeah, shout out to Glenn. Friend, he just told me about going up and down. The feeling, you know, go deeper into it, you come deeper out of it. Oh yeah, this bit, I met 2 guys from Texas, and they smoked some marijuana that day, and they were like stoned as.
YouTube video. Do you want to be in it or not? Alright, I just realized something with my friends. Alright guys, this is a cracker. This room here, I thought it was like nothing. But then I realized with the bros that like my body is like what
That's
I'm
my
looking
body
at.
and my
It took
arm
me, like,
and the reflection.
15 minutes of like leaning on the wall, talking to 2 motherfuckers to realize this. Like what the fuck? But there you go. This place is crazy, guys. You gotta come. Alright guys, we're definitely on the calm down now. But that was fucking insane. It's crazy. Sometimes there's heaps of people in the rooms, and then sometimes there's nobody in the room. This trip that I did, it's really teaching me that there's 2 sides to everything, and it's really diving deep. It goes super crazy and then it goes super normal. But yeah, it's so much to fathom and think about. I'll have to reflect on a lot of this and write down.
I was
some
very
things to make some
observant
music, but
in
it's
this on
fucking
this
crazy,
day.
guys.
Yeah, it was cool, like sharing like what I could feel and see to the guys that were stoned and what they could. Oh yeah, this room was so cool. It's like the end, you know. I'm almost fully back, still a little bit wide.
Really cool.
So it was probably like 3-4 hour trip, you could say. Yeah. Now I have a new perspective to take back with me. This was cool. Bit dark, but yeah, looks pretty cool, hey. Probably thought I was taking a piss, right? I wonder if that's actually someone taking a piss. No, it's probably just like waterfall. Oh, this was so cool. I love this room. This is, yeah, back to my favorite room with its very interesting art. So cool how they created this, right? Right guys, that place was fucking crazy. Today's been a pretty cool day. Hope you liked the video. But yeah, I'm gonna keep walking. Maybe call it a day. That's my trip in Amsterdam to the NXT Museum. Get it? Trip? But thanks for watching.